I recently saw a video come up on my TikTok feed that sparked a bit of a fire within me and really wanted me to really made me want to record this episode for you. This video was all about psychological tricks to make a man fall in love with you. Now, sometimes I see shit like this online and I'm like very indifferent to it, couldn't really care less. I'm open to so many different points of view. But this made me annoyed because I don't want a man to fall in love with me because of psychological tricks I've used. I don't want a man to love me based on a strategy or based on secret techniques or based on tools that I've learned from the internet. I want a man to fall in love with me because of who I am. Welcome to the Date with Confidence podcast, a place to come for dating advice, support, and stories that'll either fill you with hope or relief that your dating experience wasn't as bad as it could have been. With practical episodes that'll provide you with easy to implement tips to help you feel confident AF on your next date, alongside lighthearted catch-ups where your host Rebecca, that's me by the way, shares her own experience dating after 4 years of the single life. You are guaranteed to end each episode feeling less alone in your dating struggles, empowered to never settle again, and confident that the best is yet to come. And if it all falls to shit, there's a special first season dedicated to breakups. You are welcome, my friend. Subscribe, review, and share with your single friends. I want a man to fall in love with me because he recognises how funny I am, because he thinks I'm beautiful, because he likes my personality, because we've got good crack, because we have a good conversation. I want a man to love me for who I am, as I am, the end. I don't want to have to try and be a certain way or behave a certain way just to get someone to love me. I would rather stay single for the rest of my life than have to trick someone into loving me. And it really got me thinking, because I feel like needing tricks to make someone fall in love with you, or thinking that you need tricks to make someone fall in love with you, very much comes from a lack of confidence. It comes from feeling like you're not good enough as you are. And that in itself is pretty heartbreaking. If you feel like you have to learn a trick to get someone to love you, that's because your sense of self-worth isn't there. And that could be for many reasons. It could be based, well, I say it could be, it is most likely based on the way that men have made you feel in the past, on the way that you've been treated, on past relationships, on your upbringing, on so many different factors that have happened to you throughout your life. That's why you feel like you're not good enough. And that's really fucking sad. But the good news is you can do something about it. So if you feel like you need tricks, or you need to learn the psychology, or you need to do something specific to get someone to fall in love with you, what you really need to do instead is spend your time on building your self-confidence and improving your self-worth. Because when you get to the point where you love and accept yourself for who you are, now that's not to say that you can't be working on yourself at the same time, because you can accept where you are and be a work in progress at the same time. But when you truly love who you are in the now, you don't worry about needing tricks to have someone be attracted to you, or to have someone fall in love with you, because you know at your core that you are enough, that you are an amazing person, that you have so much to offer someone, that you are valuable and you would add value to somebody's life. So how do you work on building your confidence? How do you work on improving your self-worth? Well, you do this by working on the 3 layers of confidence. Now, this comes from the 90-90 mindset concept, which I talk a lot more in depth about in the podcast episode called This Simple Concept Will Help You Date with Confidence, which of course I will link for you in the show notes because I think that's really important. I also talk more about the 90-90 mindset concept in my free resource, The Confidence Kit. Again, find it in the show notes. And it's what my course, the Confidence course, is based on. This is a powerful framework. And the third core principle of that framework is this idea that there are 3 layers of confidence that you need to work on to build, to be confident in yourself every day and in every area of your life. So the 3 layers of confidence are think confident, act confident, and feel confident. Now, when we talk about improving your self-confidence and improving your self-worth so that you can love and accept yourself for who you are, we look at the think confident layer being changing your inner narrative to one of self-acceptance and self-love. So instead of feeling like you're not good enough, instead of feeling like you need to lose weight, or you need to look a certain way, or your hair needs to be a certain way, or you need your nails done, or you need to change anything about yourself to be desirable, instead of that mindset, you transform your inner narrative to one that says, I accept myself and I love myself for who I am right now. And you can still be a work in progress. As I said, I am constantly working on myself all of the time. I have been for the last 13 plus years, which is how I've got so many tools inside the confidence course, because I've been using those for the past 13 plus years. But even though I've been working on myself constantly, and even though I am so content with who I am, I love every part of myself and I accept every part of myself for 90% of the time, I know that there is still room for improvement. But we don't focus on the fact that there is still room for improvement. We instead focus on how great we are in this moment of our life. So instead of telling yourself, I need to be this person, or I need to behave like that, or I will be worthy when I'm this way, I will be worthy when I've achieved this in my career, I will be worthy when I have this much money in my bank account, I'll be worthy when I look like this person on TikTok. Instead of that, you need to change that narrative and go, I am worthy now. I am worthy of the life that I desire. I am worthy of the relationship I dream of. I am worthy of the man that I've been manifesting for years. I am worthy of amazing first dates. I am worthy of matches online. I am worthy of love, genuine love from a man for who I am right now. And you can change your narrative quite simply just by changing the thoughts that you have on repeat. So whenever you notice negative thoughts in your mind, transforming those and choosing to repeat something different, choosing to repeat to yourself, I am worthy as I am. I am worthy as I am. I am worthy of love. I am lovable. I am enough. I am worthy of the relationship I desire. I am lovable. I am enough. I am worthy of the relationship I desire. Over and over and over again. And the more you repeat this mantra to yourself, the more you start to believe it. So what you think you believe, and what you believe becomes your reality. If you tell yourself you need psychological tricks to get somebody to fall in love with you, guess what? You are going to need those tricks to get someone to fall in love with you, because you're not content enough in yourself for someone to naturally fall in love with you. Whereas if you tell yourself the opposite, you'll start to believe that. That will become ingrained in your mind to the point where it will become your truth. And you will start to find that love from someone just by being your authentic self. It's important that people fall in love with us as who we are, because you don't want to spend your whole life wearing a mask. You don't want to spend your whole life behaving a certain way based on these psychological tricks that somebody's taught you online. Because it is exhausting. I can tell you from first-hand experience, it is fucking exhausting pretending to be someone you're not. It is exhausting trying to behave in a certain way just to fit in with people. It is exhausting trying to behave in a certain way just to get a guy to like you. It is so emotionally draining, and that will impact any relationship that you have. You want to be your authentic self all the time. You want to show your authentic self to the world, to the people that you're dating, and the right one is going to fall in love with you for that authentic self. So repeat this new mantra any time you doubt yourself, anytime you see a bullshit video telling you need a psychological trick to get someone to fall in love with you. Go back to your mantra. Remind yourself you are enough as you are. I am lovable. I am enough. I am worthy of the relationship I deserve. The second layer, the act confident layer, this is where you do things that naturally make you behave confidently. So do your hair, do your makeup. There's no shame in using those tools to enhance how you feel about yourself. Yes, you want to build up to the point where you're comfortable without makeup. Yes, you want to build up to the point where you are confident in your own skin when you've just woken up in the morning and your hair's a mess and your breath smells and you look like shit because nobody wakes up looking amazing. Yes, you want to get to that place where you can accept yourself in those moments, but there is no shame in also using tools like doing your hair, applying some makeup, putting on your favourite perfume, wearing an outfit you love, to enhance how you feel about yourself. Hang out with confident people. Stop hanging out with people who all they do is criticise themselves, judge other women online, have low self-esteem, pinpoint their own flaws, pinpoint your flaws. Don't hang out with those people, or try and limit your time with those people if you really, really have to. Hang out with people who are confident in themselves, who compliment themselves, who compliment you. And every time you're complimented, say, thank you. That's it. You don't need to go, oh, thank you, it was so cheap. Or, oh, this old thing. Or, oh, no, but you look so much better than me. Thank you is all you need to say when somebody compliments you. And for the love of God, get off social media. If you are lacking self-confidence, if your self-esteem is low, if you are in this trap of feeling like I'm not good enough, I need these tricks to make someone fall in love with me, get the fuck off of social media. Take a break for a day. Take a break for a week. Take a break for a month if you can. When you distance yourself from these toxic behaviours and toxic videos that tell you you have to be something else because you're not enough as you are, you will soon start to be able to hear your own opinions again. You'll start to build your own thoughts of yourself. So, I mean, social media is incredible. Don't get me wrong, social media is incredible, but also there is a massive negative effect of having social media. It makes it so easy for you to compare yourself, for you to listen to bullshit videos like the psychological tricks ones. There are negatives to it. So please, if you feel like you're not good enough, get off social media for a little while. And then the feel confident layer. Visualize yourself feeling confident. There's actually a guided visualization within the confidence kit, which you can download for free. Listen to this guided visualization every morning to conjure up feelings of confidence within your body. You just need to lay there for 5 minutes, listen to it every single day, and it will help you to feel confident in yourself. And as I said, the more confident you feel in yourself, the more you'll be able to show up as your authentic self, the less you're going to feel like you need these psychological tricks. Accept your body as it is. I have already said I am a work in progress, yet I can accept myself where I am. My body isn't the shape, if you like. My body isn't looking how I want it to look, but I love and accept it how it is right now. And I'm not going to criticise myself for being in the position that I am. I can love and accept my body now. And you need to learn to love and accept your body now, whilst also knowing that if you want to work on it, you can. You don't have to. But if you feel like you want to improve it, you can. I also have a free guided visualization. It's a mirror meditation that you can listen to help you build body confidence. And this is such a powerful exercise. I've been using it myself for the past year because I lost a lot of body confidence when I split up with my ex. I really started to judge and criticize my body for a very long time. And when it came to dating new men and when it came to having sex again, I was very concerned with how my body was looking because it's very different to how it looked in my early 20s when I was single and sleeping around a lot more. I was like, what if people don't find me attractive? So I've been working on my body confidence a lot for the past year specifically, and the exercise that you can download for free, the Build Body Confidence Visualization, has helped me so much. I do it very regularly. I'm not going to say daily because that's bullshit, but I do it very regularly to the point where I really like my body as it is, even though it's not how it used to look, and even though I'm the heaviest I've ever been, and I've got more veins that you can see now, and there are parts of it, I've got more stretch marks than I had when I was younger. I actually really like my body now, which I never thought would be possible, but since doing this exercise, it has, massively increased my body confidence. So if you struggle with body confidence, go to that as well. And also within the feel confident area, practice self-care regularly. Because when you practice self-care, and I'm talking things like having your baths, using your skincare, doing meditation, EFT tapping, energetic practices, doing yoga, taking time to just sit and have a cup of tea, all those kind of glamorous self-care exercises, practice those regularly because you naturally feel more confident when you are taking care of yourself. And the more confident you feel in yourself, the less you're going to need, or the less you're going to feel like you need these psychological tricks that are absolute bollocks. So, as we close, I know this was quite a high. I feel like this was quite a fast-paced episode, and I hope that you will find some value within here that you can now take away. Do download the confidence kit for free. Download the Build Body Confidence Visualization. You can also check out the confidence course, which is going to just dramatically change your confidence levels in every area of your life. All those links are in the show notes. But before I go, I really want to hammer this point into you. You don't need psychological tricks to make a man fall in love with you. You just need to be yourself. Okay? You don't need to pretend to be anyone else. You don't need to try and work out the most strategic way to get a guy to think you're attractive. You don't need any of that. You just need to be yourself and be comfortable with who you are. Become confident and comfortable in who you are to your core. Love and accept yourself as you are right now. And that is how someone's going to fall in love with you. I can't predict when it's going to happen. I can't promise you that you're going to do all this work and tomorrow you're going to meet the love of your life. I can't promise you the timeline that it's going to happen on. But I do know that when you can fully love and accept yourself for who you are, someone is going to fall in love with who you are too. And they will appreciate and adore every single part of you. Physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. Your one is out there. Don't lose sight of that belief. Your one is out there. You don't need psychological tricks. You are fucking amazing as you are. I am launching something brand new called Level Up in Love. It is a 3-month close proximity container with me where we will focus on you dating with confidence, building better boundaries around dating, relationships, help you raise your relationship standards so that you never settle for somebody that you don't deserve ever again, and essentially help you manifest the one. There's no set curriculum, so I can't tell you this is exactly what we're going to cover. It's about whatever you bring to the table. So whatever your issue is, you're going to bring it to that space and then we're going to work on it together. For all the information you need, you can go to RebeccaLucyH.co/love. The link is going to be in the show note. There is a special price available until the 17th of March. And after that, it goes up to the regular price. Repeat after me. I am lovable. I am enough. I am worthy of the relationship I desire. And continue repeating that over and over and over again. If this has been helpful, do let me know. You can use the Spotify Interact poll or question box to share your feedback on this episode. You can leave your feedback. You can go to datewithconfidencepodcast.com/contribute, share your story, share if this helps, share your icks, ask me questions, ask me for advice, tell me what you want me to record an episode on. Just get yourself involved. Remember, no psychological tricks necessary. You're brilliant. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for listening to the Date with Confidence podcast. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Subscribe, rate and review, and share it with your single friends.